In today's video, I am going to be breaking down an after timeout play that was used the other day, and I'm calling it Ruffled Feathers, and there's a reason for it. Here's my shirt. I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. There's a reason for that. I'm not going to get into the story, but either way, basically, this is a fantastic play that I never even drew up. I told my players to go score, and they did, and they ran this, and it's not a play that we've ever practiced or even have a name for.
Oh, what a pass!
Okay, so one of our best players was right here. They were double teaming him pretty well the whole game. And we basically had player 5 run to the point and they inbounded the ball. Again, I never drew this up. I don't even have a name for it. So player 4 cut down to the wing, took his defender with him. Player 1, being David, he used player 5 as a dribble handoff, but his man was front guarding him. It was really hard to get that ball to him, so he did a quick fake out this way, and then he did something that I've always told him to do, and he finally did it, which is fantastic, which is if you're getting denied on a dribble handoff, you continue through and you cut to the rim, because what's going to happen is your man is going to trail you. When you're at the point and you get a denied dribble handoff, you ignore the deny, you continue through, now your man is stuck behind you. This is a lob pass in to this man.
Oh, what a pass!
Being David, who is then able to go in for that layup or reverse layup, as you see in the clip coming up very soon. So now I'm going to break down this play and explain to you why it works so well, but also I just really liked how they were able to do this. This was not a planned act. This was not something that I drew up. The coach is showing everyone saying that I drew up some special crazy play. This is not a special crazy play, and I didn't even draw it up. So let me break it down to you as if I was about to draw it up. Okay, so Artur, we haven't called an inbounds play for you all game. They're not going to be expecting you to receive the ball, so they've been double teaming David all day. They are probably going to continue to deny David the ball and double team him, so they're probably going to have 2 guys on him on the inbounds. We have 17 seconds left, so they are probably going to expect us to get the ball into David. So we want to use him as a decoy and have him as close to the ball as possible. We're then going to have player 5 sprint up, or we could even make this better if I was coaching this play and set a pin down on player 3, who would then be the player who receives this pass. Either way, this is how I would run this play if I actually drew it up. Next, we're going to have the ball inbounded to player 3, and player 4 is then going to go and set a pin down screen on player 2. Now, this is not what we did, but this is what I would tell them to do. At this point, we would have player 5 clear, player 2 is going to be popping up, and player 1 is going to be, in this case David, would be getting that dribble handoff. Whether he gets the dribble handoff or it's denied, it doesn't matter. He's going to be taking it to the rim. Now, with player 2 getting that pin down screen, we are going to have options, because if they mess up and they call switch or whatever, if David is driving, he could kick it out for a 3. If they don't mess up, and let's say they leave player 2 open, this could be a 3, or most likely what will probably happen is David will get a basket at the rim, or he could kick it out to player 5 if player 5's man made the mistake on helping out one pass away, in which case that would be an open 3 for Artur, who is a pretty good shooter as well. Now, this is a fantastic basketball play that you can run in an after timeout situation. There's not really all that much involved when it comes to running the play. It's really easy to be able to basically break it down. All you need to have is a pin down screen here. Now, personally, this is a very risky pass going to the point from his sideline inbounds. I personally highly dislike that. To me, that's just scary beyond belief. What I would prefer is the man who's getting double teamed to set a screen for somebody else, and that somebody else is going to be wide open. There's going to be some kind of a miscommunication. He's probably going to be able to roll off. This is going to be a quick pass in for an easy layup. 1, 2, 3. We can even set a pin down off ball screen over here. just to give some off-ball action, potentially have player 5 as a backup option instead of player 4 as our main option and only option. But either way, we could even have it where coming off of this screen, we could have instead, we could have player 1 set that pin down, player 4 pops up, player 1 rolls. We could even do a quick lob over to player 1 for the layup as well. There's a couple of different options off of this setup, but either way, it worked really well. I didn't draw it up. The boys are really smart. I really want to give credit to where credit is due, and that would be, I think the players who were on the court were Artur, David. Yeah, so the players who were on the court were Ronan, David, Carter, Artur, as well as Caden. I really want to give them credit for being able to run this play perfectly. It was a fantastic play. They are the ones who thought it up. They are the ones who ran it, and I did absolutely nothing. So, good job, boys. This was fantastic. I'll see you guys again in my next video.
Oh, what a pass!